What's going on, YouTube? It's been about a year since my last video, and I know that every time I release a new video, I say I'm gonna take it more serious. It's really hard being, living the life of a regular human and also trying to do the YouTube thing. But I can't lie, every time I log in and I see that my views are up and my subscriber count's up, it's one of those things like I just can't help. I just don't want to ignore it anymore. So I'm just gonna do this quick video again just to catch up with all the people that have followed me from the beginning, all the people that are new to the channel. Again, this channel I created was for a wide foot review on different types of sneakers, their fit, how they kind of look. Now, I've been terrible with the camera, but we just got a new computer. My Black Friday cop was a 2019 MacBook Pro, and I do cut hair out of my house, so I have the lighting is already in effect. All I gotta work on is being consistent. And I guess this video kind of can be for all the new YouTubers that are trying to get into it. Now, I can't really talk on how to become a successful YouTuber because I haven't done that, but I'm about a lot of hours away from my I can't say that word, monetization. I think that's what it is, some shit like that. So I'm trying to get to these 4,000 hours, and how can I do that when I don't post? So I'm gonna start posting more regularly. I'm glad that I finally have a computer that I can edit on. I was editing on a 2009 MacBook, and honestly, that's really why I never posted, because every time I went to go edit the video, it would just take forever. It wasn't very user-friendly anymore, even though I had the latest iOS, even though I couldn't get the newest update because my computer was no longer compatible. But yeah, I'm still with the weight loss journey. I know that in my last video I spoke about that. It's been ups and downs. But the one thing that's been consistent has been the sneaker game. Even though I haven't posted, there has been a ton of shoes that I grabbed since. We're talking Travis Scott's, we're talking Jerry Lorenzo's Fear of Gods with Nike, and then most recently, today we did the Black Friday cop for my wife for a Christmas gift. We got the Static Black or some shit like that, the Yeezy 350s. So yeah, that hasn't stopped. That's been very consistent. And because I have still been consistent with that, I feel like I should show you what I'm getting and still talk about the fit, because even though I've lost some weight, I definitely still have a white foot. I don't think that kind of goes away. That's kind of just with genetics. So I'm going to be doing more videos on different shoes or Vapor Maxes. Again, newer releases of Yeezys. I've noticed that they fit a little different. Materials are not as good. Not to say that they're cheap, but nowhere near what like Belugas were with the V2's first drop or anything like that. Even Beluga 2.0s are still a decent quality. I just talking in general, different types of shoes that have released since I last kind of posted as far as that goes. I've also been getting on more kind of like, I guess we'll call it like hype branded stuff, like these Chinatown Market basketballs. I don't really do Supreme that much anymore. I just feel like the market is too saturated. But I do things like this where I grab just random little knickknacks. I should have done a video to my trip to ComplexCon. Now, I didn't go get this at ComplexCon, but we got the Joe Freshgoods umbrella. So that kind of stuff I've been getting more into as well, not only shoes. So, just staying with the culture. So if you want to watch more of that stuff, I'm definitely going to be around for it, I hope. I always say that I am. I always say that I'm going to post more consistently, and I just feel like I always let you guys down. So for this video, I'm going to do a quick latest cop and just kind of show you what I've gotten the most recently or what I've been the most excited about. I also want to touch a little bit about how do you guys feel about this new Travis wave? Is it worth it? Do you think it'll stick around? And that kind of thing. So I'm gonna go grab a pair of kicks. I'll talk to you guys about them, how I feel, how I think they'll fit, because they're still DS, and then we'll go from there. All right, so the shoe that I brought out, like I said, it's gonna be the Travis Scott Jordan 6. Now, I did pay resale for these. I got them from StockX. I paid way too much, especially now that the prices are going down. But it's just one of those things that I feel like eventually they'll kind of creep back up, because they're not such large quantities, or they weren't too saturated. Now, the question that I have for you guys is, do you think that this shoe would have done well without the Cactus Jack cosign, given the colorway, the shoelace selection, and the style of Jordan? I just feel like Jordan 6s in the past haven't been that well accepted. Very comfortable shoe. For me specifically, one of my most favorite Jordan silhouettes. I feel like a 10.5, which is my true shoe size, always fits good, if not a little bit big on me. I do feel like Jordan 6s run a little bit big, as well as Jordan 7s. And then they kind of, for Jordan 8, they kind of go back to true to size, so on and so forth. So I feel like the first number Jordans, I need like a half size up. And then after like the Jordan 5, I go true to size from 5. And then 6 is a little bit big. But anyways, yeah, so my question to you is, do you think that this shoe would have been as hyped or as hot without the Travis Scott cosign? And another thing that I want to ask is, what do you think Travis's infatuation with adding pockets to the sneakers, also adding like on the Jordan 1s, they had the hidden tongue or the hidden pocket in the tongue. Do you think that those, have any of you used those pockets? Do they serve a purpose to you? I personally find them cool, but nothing that I'd be putting money on. I don't know what I could fit in this little pocket other than change. And if you're putting weed in your shoes, I really feel bad for you, son. That's kind of weird, in my opinion. It really isn't that big of a deal to be walking around with, or not that serious to be walking around with a dime bag of weed in your shoe pocket. But I get it. Now, a lot of you kids might be too young to remember the brand iPath. iPath was a skateboarding brand. I don't know if they still make shoes, but definitely early 2000s. I feel like they were the ones that innovated the pocket inside the tongue. Was it a bite for the older sneakerheads? Do you think that Travis kind of bit off of that, knowing that he definitely uses a lot of the old style and like a lot of the vintage aspirations from his childhood and things that he remembers on his new clothing lines, and as well as his shoe collaborations? So just kind of like a topic just to kind of get this video started. Hopefully later on I'll do an unfoot. If I can be very honest with you though, I don't think I'm gonna unds till the summertime. It is now winter here in Wisconsin, where I'm from, and it is kind of difficult to want to wear a shoe like this around snow and salt. Though I wouldn't be afraid of it, I just have so many shoes that I don't think that it would be too smart for me to do. I just feel like I'd be ruining a very good pair of shoes, because despite the price tag and the collaboration, I'm a huge fan of like this olive green colorway that he released. I actually can't wait to put the yellow laces on them. I just feel like the two colors go very well together. And it's one of those shoes that you don't truly need to put an outfit together for. They are, as they are, a very good looking shoe. And because it is a wider shoe, if I can go back to talking about the Whitefoot gang, I feel like you can just go true to size with these. Again, I haven't put them on, but I don't see them fitting any different than any of the recent Jordan 6 releases. They probably all fit the same. Though I will add, and this is something that we can talk about in a future video, the sizing for the Jordan 1 Travis Lows it took me a bit off guard. I feel like they were a little bit, they fit big. I got a 10.5, as I have been since I lost some of the weight. I just feel like even though they're a little snug, some pairs maybe, it's nowhere near as when I was bigger. I feel like there's a difference between having a white foot and a fat foot, meaning if your foot feels swollen, shoes are just gonna fit differently as to where they're just wide. I don't know how to call the top part of your foot, but that that makes some shoes feel uncomfortable. I feel like the Jordan Travis Low 1s, they fit more like an 11. A 10.5 fits me more like an 11. Even an 11.5. I did have to put a second insole for sure. Sometimes I can get away with just, trying to fit my foot in there and not having to worry about all that extra stuff. But with those, I definitely had to put a second insole in. I haven't worn my Jordan Travis Scott Low high 1s. Those are still dead stock in my collection. I'm waiting for the right special occasion to bust those out, especially because I paid so much for them. Luckily, I have made a little bit of money as far as resale goes with that pair. But yeah, that's another thing that I can do for you guys too, is show you my my collection, my updated collection. I don't know if I'd have enough time in one video, but maybe I could do like a 2-3 part video and show you guys what my latest cops have been, what I have been copping for my wife. I feel like I've been copping for both of us. She likes more of the Yeezy stuff, as to where, though I still respect very much, I'm more on the Nike wave. And call it what you want to call it, but that's just what I'm finding myself attracted to these days. But thank you guys so much again for keeping on with the channel, keeping up, watching the videos. Hopefully I can keep up with my promise, saying that I'm going to record more and upload more. Again, for all those that are new, my main focus is talking about shoes, how they fit for wide foot people. And if I can and am able to, I'll do an on foot, just because I don't have a lot of room where I live, and especially being that I'm so busy. A lot of the times these videos are going to be just talking, at least at the beginning. If we get more traction going on this channel, I'll definitely put the effort putting up some clean shots for you guys, and then we can go from there. Thank you guys again for always watching and staying amazing. We'll see you on the next video.